Hey campers, if you're thinking about getting a pop-up camper or you already own one, you probably have a ton of questions like I did. And today I'm answering the top 10 questions people ask about pop-up campers, from setup time to winter camping, towing, and more. So let's get into it. Question 1, are pop-up campers worth it? Well, the short answer is yes. Pop-up campers are really a great balance between tent camping and a full RV. They're lightweight, affordable, and give you that kind of real camping feel while still offering some of that comfort that you're looking for. But if you don't like setup or extra maintenance, they might not be for you. Question number 2, this is a common one. How long does it take to set up and take down a pop-up camper? Well, setup time kind of varies, but typically 20 to 45 minutes to set it up, depending on your experience in the camper model. Teardown is usually a little quicker, but the key is practice. The first time you do it, it might take an hour or more, but you'll get faster every single trip. And one tip is actually listing out those instructions on paper. So I have a friend that did that, so he knew the exact instructions for setup and teardown, and if somebody borrowed his camper, they knew it as well. Question number 3, can a pop-up camper be used in the winter? And I've got some videos I've posted earlier on about this, but they can be, absolutely. But pop-up campers aren't well insulated, so you might need some extra gear. Common gear is something called reflectix, which is for windows. Rugs to insulate the floor is gonna help. And a safe heat source like a space heater, which I've used before and referenced in videos, and that's helpful. Just be sure to check your propane levels and keep your vents open for airflow. You can put carbon monoxide monitors in there, but be safe and follow all precautions if you're gonna do that. Do pop-up campers have bathrooms? Question number 4. Some do. Kind of those higher end pop-up campers have cassette toilets and even wet baths. But if yours doesn't, a portable toilet and an outdoor shower tent are gonna work great. You can also go to an outhouse or just pee in the woods. All right, question number 5. How do you maintain a pop-up camper? Here's a couple things to think through, because regular maintenance is important and it is gonna take some time. You're gonna think about canvas care. Make sure that it's clean and waterproofed. Checking the roof seals, that's gonna prevent leaks before they start. Again, water is the enemy of the pop-up camper. Tires, you're gonna wanna replace those every 5 to 7 years. The lift system lubrication, that's gonna help to make sure it raises and lowers really easily. And then finally, battery and propane system checks. Those are essential for safety. I'll also add in making sure your water tank is all emptied out in the season, or you're looking through that, and you're just needing to be on top of all those details. And if you don't, you're gonna run into some issues. Question number 6, can you tow a pop-up camper with an SUV? The answer is yes. Most SUVs can tow a pop-up camper. We have an Acura MDX and it does great, but you always need to check your towing capacity versus camper weight. Pop-ups are typically weigh 1,000 to 3,500 pounds, so mid-size SUVs often work. I'll give you a little bonus on this. If your tow capacity, like our Acura MDX is 5,000 pound tow capacity, and our pop-up camper is about 2,000 pounds. You want to have some space in between that weight. Like if we were to try to go out and get a trailer camper that was 5,000 pounds, I would not recommend it. You want some weight distance between your tow capacity on your vehicle and the weight of whatever you're towing. If those are too close together, it's going to put a strain on your vehicle, and I would not recommend it. Question number 7, do pop-up campers have AC units? Some pop-up campers do come with AC or heat, but if yours doesn't, you can add a portable AC, you can add a heater, you can add fans. Again, the installation with Reflectix and using a heated mattress pad can also help in the cold weather. I have a whole video on this. So there are options. If you get a nicer pop-up camper, a newer, it's gonna include some of those amenities. The older ones probably won't. Question number 8, where can I store my pop-up camper? You can store your pop-up camper in your garage, in your driveway. You can put a tarp or cover or even a portable kind of carport in there. or you can take it to a storage facility. Just make sure it's protected from moisture and from pests or rodents. I see a lot of people who store their pop-up campers outside, and I get nervous, especially when it doesn't have a cover on it. If you're in a place that has any rain or extreme heat or things like that that are gonna cause damage over the long term. Question 9, how many people can sleep in a pop-up camper? Most pop-up campers sleep between 4 to 8 people, depending on the model and depending on kind of kids or adults. So usually they have 2 large kind of pull-out beds on the ends, and then usually the dinette kind of converts to a sleeping area. Also, some pop-up campers pull out a little bit wider as well in like a kind of dining area, but usually 4 to 8 can sleep in a pop-up camper. And question number 10, the final one, how long do pop-up campers last? With proper care, a pop-up camper can last 15 to 20 years or more. Really, the biggest factor in longevity is gonna be your storage, maintenance, and avoiding leaks. Again, you've heard me say it a lot, water is the enemy, moisture is the enemy. And so you wanna make sure that you're taking care and maintaining, you have proper storage, and you're avoiding any leaks that can cause mold and further damage. Well, hey, that is it for the video today. If you found this helpful, make sure to like, subscribe, and hit that bell button for more pop-up and real life camper videos. Again, I'm trying to get to 1,000 subs. Right now, I just reached over 800. So just click that like button, click that subscribe button. You would help me out on my journey to get 1,000 subscribers. And I'm curious what other questions you have. Drop them in the comments below, and I might feature them in a future video. So see you next time. Happy camping, happy pop-up camping.